Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, December 18th. And after a lot of clouds, fog, drizzle, we definitely have some sunshine. We've had some sunshine the last couple of days, a lot of it coming during the afternoon and evening hours. And you can see with that really beautiful sunset. This picture taken by Velvet. Thanks a lot for the picture. And we expect a lot of sunshine today. And then we'll see some showers move in, I think, as we get into Thursday, and those may become mixed with some snow as we get into Thursday night into Friday. Cooler weather coming up over the weekend, and we have a chance of maybe some Christmas Eve snow. Right now, it doesn't look like anything significant, but we'll keep an eye on that in the hopes of perhaps getting a white Christmas. That right now, the odds look pretty low, but not impossible. And if we look at the normal high, our normal high is 32, the normal low is 18. And yesterday we had a high of 35 and a low of 27 with no precipitation. So far for the month of December, we're running at 2.4 degrees per day above normal, so a warm December so far. And if we look at the sunrise at 8:06, it'll set tonight at 5:04. And as we get into Friday, that'll be our shortest day of the year. And we'll start to see, actually we already are starting to see our sunsets are getting a little bit later each night now, although we're still losing a little bit of ground in the morning at sunrise, but we'll see that switch around pretty soon here as we get around the 21st. We'll see our days begin to get longer and longer. And if we look at temperatures out there this morning, mainly in the low to mid 20s across much of the area. The warm spot 28 at Henderson, the cool spot 18 degrees at Newaygo, 19 at Lakeview. And if we look at satellite view, you can see some of these lower clouds that had been plaguing us with lots of fog and clouds over the last few days, dissipating as drier air moves in. High pressure system off to our south will begin to bring south-southwest winds, and that'll help to warm us up. You can still see where there's snow on the ground here across portions of Wisconsin into the UP. On the radar this morning, nothing going on across the Great Lakes. And again, on the weather map, you can see that high pressure system over Kentucky will slowly move east, and that'll allow that southerly wind to be able to warm us up here over the next couple of days, getting us into the low 40s as we get towards Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Certainly milder conditions, nothing extremely warm, but certainly quite nice out there for this time of year. And as far as precipitation, over the next 7 days, again, not a lot of precipitation across much of the area until you get to about southeast lower Michigan into southwest Ontario, where over a half inch of rain could fall. And again, it's in this area where we got to watch as we get to the tail end of the system on Thursday night and Friday, where we could see some accumulating snows just a little bit. More likely not though, but we'll certainly keep an eye on that. And then the snow showers with the system coming in as we get towards Christmas Eve could help to whiten up the ground. Whether or not we get an inch on the ground, probably not real likely. But over the next 3 days, no significant accumulations expected, mainly less than an inch as you get into northwest lower Michigan, back into the UP and northern Wisconsin. But again, for much of the MAC and LAC areas, just trace in the air or maybe just a dusting on the ground in some areas. Over the next 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 days leading up through the holidays, we'll see where we try to be just a little bit above normal over both of those periods. Colder air begins to move into the west, and eventually we think that'll press to the east with above normal precipitation. We could see more in the way of snowfall, especially between Christmas and New Year's, and that's something we'll keep an eye on as well. Right now we don't see any big storms, but something we'll watch. In the shorter term, our forecast today, lots of sunshine, light winds in mid-30s will make it feel warmer, and then we'll climb into the lower 40s here over the next couple of days as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday. But we think Thursday night into Friday we'll begin to cool down, see some of that rain mix over to some snow, and again could leave some trace amounts in some areas, but right now the odds are that we won't see anything accumulate from this system. And then we'll watch for those snow showers as we get into Christmas Eve. We'll begin to track the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day forecast here over the next couple of days. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.